a great event that supports a great cause. The 6th annual AFSPinot event is set to take place very soon, and it's supporting the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention Nevada chapter. Here to talk to us all about it is Christina Capello. She is here with AFSP. She is the National Chapter Leadership Council member as well as a board chair. It's great to have you. How are you?
I am very well, Sean. Thank you so much for asking and for having us here today to talk about AFSPino.
Absolutely. Well, let's talk about it. This is a really great event for the wine lovers out there and for people that want to make a difference as well. Let's talk about what we can expect.
Yeah, so this is the 6th year that the AFSP Nevada chapter has hosted AFSPino, and we are beyond excited to welcome everyone back in person for the event this year.
Hey, right?
Little different.
Humans?
Yeah, exactly. We were really lucky back in 2020 to be able to host this event virtually, but there's nothing like being in this room full of people that are supporting our cause and having some incredible food and wine and possibly winning some incredible silent auction items to boot as well.
All right, I want to talk about those items and all the different selections that'll be available there. But let's talk about the cause it's going to be helping. The American Foundation for Suicide Prevention Nevada chapter. This is it seems like we're talking about it more and more lately, which frankly is a good thing because I think it's been such a taboo. We don't talk about that. Where frankly it should be in the forefront. The spotlight should be on it, and we should be making sure that people that find themselves with possibly no other avenues seek that other avenue.
It's so true. So, the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention has been around since about 1987, but our Nevada chapter wasn't chartered until 2015. So, we're a little bit new here, and this is definitely a conversation that needs to be had both here in Nevada, nationwide, and globally.
Mhm.
Suicide is the 10th leading cause of death in the United States. It is the 8th leading cause of death for Nevadans. It is
Wow.
a public health crisis that we need to be talking about. And just like you said, now is the perfect time to be out there and talking about it. There was actually a Harris poll that was done last year that showed that about 86% of Americans right now are actually more open to talking about their mental health. And that's because of the pandemic. I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
it's one of the few good things that the pandemic actually did.
Yep.
But the more we talk about this, the more we normalize conversations about mental health and about suicide, the more we erase that stigma that surrounds reaching out for help and getting much needed treatment.
Yeah.
So, AFSPino is here to do all of those things and to let us have a really fun time while we do it.
Which is fantastic. So let's talk about, well, obviously we have the wine. There's going to be food there as well. Let's talk about what we have food-wise. I'm kind of a foodie. I'm not sure if you can tell.
Yes, so we have some incredible food coming in this year. Our caterers over at Platinum Catering Las Vegas are always incredible. They always surprise our guests with some really fun foods. I did hear that the famous empanadas are making a comeback this year, so we'll have to see. Ticket holders may be really excited about those ones.
Nice.
Yeah, we also have some other local food groups that are coming out to provide some snacks as well.
Well, there's going to be auction items as well. And of course, all of this is to raise money for a great cause. But let's talk about these auction items because that can make you guys a lot and it can make us pretty happy too.
Yes, so we have some incredible auction items up this year. We've already raised about $6,000 of our
Wow.
$20,000 fundraising goal. But to help us along, we've had some incredible local businesses donate some items, including a hotel and dining package from our partners over at the Cosmopolitan.
Love.
We also, yeah, we
Mhm.
also have some concert tickets that are going to be up for auction from artists like Shania Twain and Sting, along with a lot of other really incredible options that you'll see out at the event.
Excellent. And I know there's sponsors that are standing by in your corner as well to help make it happen.
Absolutely. We have some really incredible folks that have come out this year to help us reach that $20,000 goal and further the AFSP mission, which is to save lives and bring hope to absolutely anybody that has been touched by suicide in their lives. Some of
Awesome.
those sponsors include our longtime venue sponsor, Craig P. Kenny and Associates Law Offices.
Hmm.
We're also supported by Move Docs, Sierra Medical Services, Platinum Catering is one of our biggest sponsors as well, along with many, many other companies and individuals across town.
Awesome. Well, you're doing great work, and we're looking forward to this Saturday. It's great to have you. Thank you so much.
No problem. Thank you.
All right, Saturday, November 6th. That's this Saturday. It's happening at Craig P. Kenny and Associates at 501 South 8th Street there in downtown. It's AFSPinot. If you want to learn more, go to afsp.org/AFSPinot.